Hello and welcome to this video. In this video I will show you how to make a beaded bracelet for men using beads of different colors. I will use black wooden beads and wooden beads in the natural color of wood. I will also use a metal bead, and of course I will need some black nylon thread. Beside the beads, I will need some findings. And let's look at the findings from a closer distance. I will use some jump rings, a lobster claw clasp to open and to close the bracelet, and for the end of the thread, some bead ends. And I will also need some crimps. And as tools, I will need a jump ring opener and a pair of chain nose pliers. And for the nylon thread, I will need some scissors. For the end of the thread, a lighter and a big eye beading needle. Now I will put the tools away and I will begin. And I will put the findings away too, and I will begin with the thread. As you can see, I measured the thread so that it is a bit longer than the circumference of my wrist. And now I will begin by making a knot at the end of the thread. Now I will take the big eye beading needle I will take one crimp I will take this crimp and I will put it on the needle this way, and at the end of the thread I will take the pliers and press on the crimp. And now I will take the lighter and burn the end of the thread. Now I will take a bead end and put the bead end on this thread like this. And now that the thread doesn't come out anymore because I have also put the crimp, I will close the bead this way, and I will take two more findings. I will take a jump ring and the lobster claw clasp. I will grab the jump ring with the pliers and the jump ring opener, and I will open the jump ring. I will put the lobster claw clasp on the jump ring, and I will also put the bead end on this jump ring like this. And now I will close the jump ring. And now I have created the end of the bracelet. After I have created the end of the bracelet, I will start to add the beads. So I have the beads here, and I will start putting the beads on the bracelet. So I'll put different colors of beads. Now that I've reached the center of the bracelet, I will add the metal bead. And I will continue adding beads in a symmetrical manner. Now I will add the last 3 beads. And now I have finished adding the beads to the bracelet, and I will make the end of the bracelet now. So I will put the bead end. So I have put the bead end here, like this. I will put a crimp. I will make sure that the beads have a bit of space in between, so that they are not very compressed. And I will close the crimp like this. I will take the needle out, and now I have pressed on the crimp like this, and now I will make a knot over here. So that the crimp does not come out. And now that I have made a knot here, I will take the scissors and cut the thread. So I've cut the end of the thread, and I will take the lighter and burn this end of the thread like this. And now I will close the bead end. Like this. And here I will put the last finding, the jump ring, that I will open using the pliers and the jump ring opener, and I will put the jump ring through the bead end. Like this. And now both ends of the bracelet are ready, and let's see if the bracelet can be opened and closed. Like this. So I have closed the bracelet using the clasp. And now let's see what the finished bracelet looks like. So this is the finished bracelet for men. I'll show you how to make a bracelet using nylon cord, beads in different colors, and as tools I will use a lighter and a pair of scissors. Let's start making the bracelet by first making a knot at the end of the nylon cord. Like this. Let's burn the end of the nylon cord. And at the other end of the nylon cord, let's put let's make the end pointed like this by burning the end. And now this end is pointed like this so that I can put the beads. I will begin by putting a bead at the end, like this. And now let's put some black beads. Let's put some more beads. Like this. Now I will put a purple bead like this, another black bead, some more purple beads, this way. I'll put a blue bead, another purple bead, some blue beads, now let's put some light blue beads, this turquoise light turquoise bead, Now let's put a white bead, another turquoise bead, some more white beads, let's put some more white beads, now I'll put another turquoise bead, a white bead, some more turquoise beads, now some blue beads, purple bead, another blue bead, some purple beads, now I'll put a black bead, another purple bead, some more black beads, and now let's put the blue bead, and I will make a knot. At the end of the cord. And now I will burn the end of the cord. And I'll look for the middle of this bracelet, like this, and the point where the middle of the bracelet is. I will mark it like this, and I will make a knot. like this. So I've made knots at the end of the bracelet so that the beads do not move. And now I will superpose these two bracelet ends. I will take the nylon cord, fold it like this in two, find the middle, and I'll put the nylon cord underneath these two cords, like this. And now I will make a simple overhand knot. Like this. Let's look from a closer distance how I make the overhand knots. I will first of all make a loop like this, and I will take the second part of the cord and put it first of all over this loop. Then I will put it underneath this cord, and I will take it out underneath the second cord here, the one with the bead, and I will take it out through this loop. And now I have made a knot like this. I will tighten this knot, and I created the first knot of the sliding knot. I'll do the same on the other side. I'll create the loop and put this end of the cord like this and take it out of the loop. And I've made the second knot. Now I'll make another knot. Let's make another knot like this, and then make another knot. And another knot. And let's make a few more knots. And now I will make just one more knot because there is no more cord. Like this. So this is the last knot. I'll tighten this knot so that it does not open. I will take the scissors and cut the knot like this. And now I will take the lighter and burn. This end of the knot. And now let's burn this other end of the cord, like this. And now let's see if the sliding knot is moving, like this. And this is the finished bracelet with a sliding knot. I will show you how to make a bracelet using nylon cord and some beads. I will use black wooden beads and also turquoise beads. I will need a few tools. First of all, I will need a measuring tape. For the small parts, I can use, if I cannot grab the beads with my fingers, I can use some pincers. And for the cord, for the nylon cord, I will need a pair of scissors and a lighter. So I will need 2 bits of cord. As you can see, I will cut a bit of cord which is longer than the distance around my wrist, so there should be a bit of extra cord here so that I can open and close the bracelet with the sliding knot. So this cord, the first cord, is about 14 inches long. 14 inches is about 37-38 centimeters long. The second bit of nylon cord is a shorter cord that I will use in order to make the sliding knot. So this shorter bit of nylon cord will be about 5 inches long, that is about 13 centimeters long. So this nylon cord will be used for the sliding knot, and this one will be used to put the beads on. And now let's start making the bracelet. I will take the nylon cord, the longer nylon cord for the beads, and begin by making a knot at the end of my cord. This way. So I have tightened this knot, and this knot here at the end of my cord, in order to prevent it from opening, I will burn it with my lighter like this, and this way it will not open anymore. Now I will take the other end of my cord and I will also burn it to make it pointy, like this. If it is pointy this way, it will go through my beads. I will take one of those turquoise beads and put the bead at the end of my cord this way. And now I will start putting my beads on the bracelet. So I'll alternate turquoise beads and black wooden beads. I will continue putting those beads. So a black bead and a turquoise bead, and I will continue putting those beads until I obtain the desired length of my bracelet. And now that I have finished adding the beads, I will put another bead at the end, turquoise bead at the end of my string, and I will make a knot like this. So I will tighten this knot this way. I will take the lighter and burn the end of my knot, melt it so that the knot doesn't open anymore, and now I have the ends of the bracelet ornated with some turquoise beads, and I will put the other beads in the middle of my bracelet, this way. I will grab the nylon cord at this point here, and I will make a knot to mark the point where the beads will stop. And I will also make another knot at the end of these beads here. This way. As you can see, I have a knot and at the end of my bracelet beads here and here, so that the beads no longer move to the left and to the right. Now I will put the beads away, the turquoise beads, and I will create the sliding knot. So let's see from a closer distance how to create a sliding knot. First of all, I will superpose the ends of my bracelet like this, and I will take the short nylon cord. I will superpose the ends of my nylon cord so that I find the middle of my nylon cord. I will put the nylon cord underneath the other two cords, and I will make a simple overhand knot like this. So I have created a simple knot here. And now I will start making the sliding knot. I will take one of those ends of my sliding knot, put it over the two cords here, then I will take the other cord, I will put it over the first cord here, and then I will put it underneath these two cords here, like this, and now I will take it out through this loop, this way. And I will close the first knot of my sliding knot. So the first loop was on the left side, and now I will put the loop on the right side. I will take the other cord, put it over this cord, put it under these two cords like this, and take it out through this loop here. This way. And I will close the second knot. And again, I will make a loop on the left side. So the loops will be made once on the right and once on the left side. I create the loop, I put this other cord over it, and take it out through this loop here. Again, I will make the loop on the right side, and now, as you can see, the cord is too short, so I will take the scissors. First of all, I will tighten this last knot. I will take the scissors and cut and I will burn with the lighter. Now I will turn the knot, the sliding knot. I will also cut this bit of cord, and I will burn the end of the cord. And let's see if the sliding knot is moving. So as you can see, it's moving, so let's close the bracelet like this. And as you can see, this is the finished bracelet. Let's see what the bracelet looks like on the wrist. So this is the finished bracelet. This is the sliding knot here. And the bracelet with turquoise beads and black wooden beads.